Hello, wonderful people. Have you been dealing with guilt and shame? Have you ever been punished with silence? The silent treatment. Like love was suddenly taken away because you didn't do what someone else expected? Maybe they didn't call, or didn't hug you, didn't say I love you, and you were left in a storm of guilt and confusion. That pain isn't love, it's control. And guilt and shame are not of God. Alright, if you're new here, hi, I'm Cahir, and I'm here to take you one step closer to self-love. Alright, today we're going to talk about guilt and shame, and how they were been used to control and punish, and why they are just illusions, not tools of love. Right, in A Course in Miracles, it says, guilt is always insane. But what God teaches is that what God creates is forever innocent. That includes you. Right, and this episode is for anyone who's ever made to feel like love had to be earned. And for those who are willing to unlearn that lie. Alright, this is something so fundamental to my healing journey. I just had to share it. And the reason why I'm also making this video is because something recently happened to me. Tata, so my dad, right, if you guys know, right, Polish American, right, I'm gonna just use what comes to my mind. So Tata came back to Poland just for 3 days. It's just crazy. I don't know if he had like a lot of work or something, because his or like his former co-founder of his business passed away, and so he had to come back to Poland to go to the funeral. And like, if you guys have been watching my previous videos, you know I'm dealing with the truth that I was emotionally neglected by both of my parents, and my dad was a very angry person growing up, and I learned to be unsafe in my own body. And to this day, he still yells, he still screams, he still swears, he still tries to manipulate me. And now I have the awareness that this is happening, and I'm going to share what happened. So when he came back, he came to Poland just for 3 days, and he was going to visit us, I guess, to stay the night. And he didn't message us, didn't call us, didn't say, hey guys. So my brother and I are like, hey, are you guys free? You guys have time to, like, do something, get some dinner? No, he just, like, on his way to our place, he's 3 hours before he was going to come, he's like, hey, I'm going to come over. And Zatkiel and I, my brother, we just made plans to go to, like, this spa. I really want to be in a hot tub. I just take I had, Wednesday was a hump day. I for you guys, but I'm getting ahead of myself. We just wanted to go to the spa, relax. I wanted to go to the hot tub. And only, like, because I had this voucher for one of my clients, because I teach English, and he, a great guy, he gives me like a voucher too, and I used it for this. So we already booked it like 10 to 1, and there would be plenty of time for Tata to, if he wanted to hang out with us, to do it in the evening. But you know what he did instead? He threw a fit, and he's like, oh, I guess you guys don't love me then. You guys don't want to see me. Or I'm going to book a hotel by the airport and not spend time with you. And I know the past version of Cahir would be like, oh no, Tata, no, I'm so sorry. Like, how it's so disrespectful not to just not make plans, direct plans with somebody, go to their house and say, yeah, throw all your plans away and spend time with me. Like, yeah, if you called, texted a few days before, and we could set something up. Also, you know what I mean? It's like this entitlement to my time, to my energy. I know people can say, like, oh, he doesn't visit you so often, you live in different countries. And I'm realizing now, this was the greatest gift the Holy Spirit gave to me, was giving me the opportunity to move to Poland so I could be far away from my, well, let's say, toxic family. It sucks to say it. It sucks. It really sucks. I'm still dealing with it. you know. But I had to deal with such negative self-talk, this inner beratement, this self-loathing, because I internalized the very harsh words I heard growing up, and it sucks. What am I going to tell you? All right, and you can see this behavior. It's manipulative. Like, oh, my boys don't love me because they're not going to throw all their plans away from me. It's crazy. Honestly, I think there might be some narcissism there. Not a psychologist, but it seems like, this, just taking all the time, man. And the thing is, we could have talked like adults. Like, he could have said, like, hey guys, can you like maybe change the reservation, or maybe we could squeeze, like, we had all evening, like we could like do something at evening, like work with me, man. Work with me, talk to me. Instead of just full, like, throwing like a fit, man. And this is like, a grown man. And like, they were just like, oh, like, we're the problem. Oh, you guys should have, thrown away your plans. Well, why couldn't he call? Why couldn't he text? Why couldn't we plan something? Why do it like so spontaneous? And then he was like, oh, I arranged my day to spend with you. Did you? Oh, why didn't you inform me? What? It's just like so upside down and backwards, And this withholding of affection, man, it really sucks. It teaches you that love is conditional, that you have to earn, you have to wrap yourself into a pretzel to get love. I remember to this day, like, when we got grounded, I don't know why we got grounded. Maybe doing something stupid. Actually, I think I remember I got grounded because I was playing Stick Arena. You guys are my age, millennials. I think and in the chat, somebody wrote, I hope I don't get demonetized. Well, I'm not monetized yet, but someone said, graping babies. Somebody else, some random stranger, I didn't say anything, and I got grounded for it. That's justice. Wow, thank you so much. And I don't know if that was exactly the reason why I got grounded, but I do remember getting the silent treatment. Being locked in your room, your mom, your dad don't even look at you in the eye. Oh, that's so fucking awful, man. And then I wonder why I was a people pleaser. Because you withhold affection, and I'll be like, oh, I'll do anything, grovel to get even a scrap of love. It fucking sucks. It's awful. I know they didn't have any intentions. This is just probably how they were raised, how they knew how to parent children. I don't know, but it's awful. I don't, this is my experience, and I don't want people to be people pleasers. I want people to stand in their power and their sovereignty. And I wasn't that. The way, like, you see my previous videos, the ways I would compromise myself, being this people pleaser person, and it's crazy. Now I know what caused it. Okay, so basically, guys, the ego uses guilt and shame for control, right? Because it's just a control mechanism, right? Like, I'm gonna withhold affection so you guys can, like what my dad wanted us to feel bad, probably to grovel and to say, sorry, Tata, no, Tata, I didn't mean to, I'm such a bad son for not throwing away my whole day for you. Well, I'm not gonna do that shit no more. Screw it. I remember, A Course in Miracles says, sin is defined as a lack of love. It is a mistake to be corrected, not an evil to be punished. So I know I'm just railing on my parents most of these videos, but I can see clearly now what happened to me and what happened to many of my brothers and sisters, right? This term gentle parenting is just very new. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna attract naysayers about, oh, tough love worked for me. It didn't work for me. It turned me into a person that I just didn't like. Holy Spirit always loved me. I didn't feel it all the time, but even those glimpses I had of the light, it brought me here, right? And I want to bring it to you, right? To see that you are a magnificent being, No matter what your parents taught you, the conditional love is a lie. It's a lie. You don't need to do anything to earn love. That is unconditional love. Like, we really should look up unconditional. It means, like, without whatever you do, Holy Spirit will always love you. Always. It will never be taken away. Now, I could, like, take away my own love as a human. Right? I could look at myself through the eyes of contempt. I did. I did for many years. I don't want that for you. I don't want that for you. I want you to look at yourself through the eyes of love. All the time. All the time. That is what the Holy Spirit wants for all of us, man. The Holy Spirit never uses guilt. Only gentle correction. Alright? So Tata's behavior wasn't love, it was just fear, masquerading as authority. Right? So we could choose healing. I no longer consent to guilt as the price for love. I reclaim my innocence. I forgive the past, and I walk forward in truth. I'm going to offer a simple prayer for you guys. Holy Spirit, I give you all the moments I was punished with silence. I give you the guilt and shame I've been made to carry. I can no longer want it. I choose to see this differently. Help me remember I am as God created me, innocent, safe, and wholly loved. That's good stuff. Remember, you do not have to earn love. You never did. You were never unworthy. Remember the basic lesson of the Course. Nothing real can be threatened. Nothing unreal exists. Herein lies the peace of God. Alright, you can let go of guilt. You can stop believing shame protects anyone. You are loved. You are safe. You are free. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. May the Holy Spirit light up your path wherever it takes you. Alright, take care.